It's 2-0 after week one. Kind of thoughts on the two victories?
Yeah, we haven't been able to start this well since the first year. We won 2 games on the road like that, and since then we've played great opponents every single year to open up. And this year is no different. 2 great teams in Colorado Mesa and Fresno Pacific, well coached, really good programs. And the Colorado game, one where we lose 2-0 to them on the road last year, and we get a 2-1 win this year, and then 2-0 against Fresno. So a great start for the kids. More importantly, a lot of good learning coming out of the weekend. I think we realized that as well as we played to get the results, we didn't play as well as we wanted to. And so there's always, the battle of 2 teams of this is where we're at and the team of where we're going, and making sure that the team of where we're going is still winning that battle.
Jenkins, who we just talked to, 2 goals on Saturday. You feel like with her, she's, it's 1 week, but she's a person that could really have a big year.
We've got a lot of really fun attacking players this year. She's definitely one of them. She was big time this weekend. She's so fast. Anytime you have a player as fast as she is, and that's as technical with her ball striking as she is, she's going to have an opportunity to get in behind. And most importantly, along with that, we have players that can really put the ball in space for her. The players that are playing her the balls into those spaces for her to run on are playing really difficult passes. And so the combination of her athleticism, her speed, and her technical ability, along with our midfield and their ability to pass the ball, is fantastic.
When I saw the game on Saturday, for the most part of the second half, for you guys, for Fresno, it seemed like they had the ball a lot, on their side, and they have opportunities, but you guys still get the shutout. Just talk about how the defense. There was some, kind of, I guess, stressful, and they, with some kicks they got, but you guys still managed.
Yeah, we went into the second half knowing that we were pretty tired. We had put out a lot to beat the Colorado Mesa team. We had a couple girls that we wanted to play in that Fresno game to get them a good run. We're still trying to figure things out with our system. And so we wanted to put the girls in a situation to get the result, absolutely, but to use it as a really good learning experience. And so we went in at halftime knowing that they were a little bit quicker than us in the midfield. Our front line was going to be faster, and our back line was faster than their front line. So we said, let's just change the shape a little bit, be a little bit more defensive, because we don't need another goal. We ended up getting one, of course, but we didn't need another one, and we needed to make sure we didn't make any bad mistakes. And the girls really responded to that. They defended well. When we had it, we were able to knock it around, get forward as we could. But there was no real urgency to get the game going forward again, because we didn't have to. We really controlled the game with allowing them to play a little bit, but only allowing them to play in the spaces we felt comfortable with them playing.
First official road trip this season at Oregon Tech. Before we talk about the game, are there any concerns? Just, I know with the fires burning to the north in southern Oregon, are there concerns that just for all the smoke for the contest on Friday?
Yeah, always. Player safety is always premium in our program. Everything here is about player safety first. So Brandon, who's a coach at OIT, really good friend of mine. He and I have been speaking every day, trying to make sure that we can manage the expectations of what's going on. We'll evaluate things on Wednesday afternoon, and we'll evaluate again on Thursday morning before we leave. He thinks, being up there right now, that it's getting better every day, so we're hoping for that. But we're going to prepare like we're going to play, and if it doesn't happen, then it doesn't happen. But hopefully it does, because these girls are hungry and we want to play.
They can always come down here to Arcata. And
yeah, we could always bring them down. I'm pretty sure they've got a game at home the next day, so that might be a tough travel for them. But trust me, it's all on the table. It's all on the table. We've thrown it out there for them, so we'll see what happens.
Obviously, you want to win on a Friday, but what would you like to see happen? Facing them this week.
We need to come out and just be better tactically. We need to take care of the ball a little bit better. A lot of young players playing in the midfield. It'll be nice to get Nikki back. She was gone on Saturday's game, and so to get her back, to have a little bit of experience back in the midfield will be really nice. But again, we've got young players that can play, and they just need experience of what it feels like to be in a college game. What does it feel like when you're tied 0-0, when you're down 1-0, when you're up 1-0? What are the decisions that you need to make, and how do you manage every single moment to make sure that you're doing what the team needs to be successful? And our girls are learning that, and the results were big this last weekend, and now Friday's another great opportunity to take more steps forward. And it's a really fun group, and they love learning, and they're working their tails off right now, so we're having a lot of fun.
And I don't have the schedule in front of me, but you guys are also home. Are you home on Sunday?
We're supposed to play home on Sunday against Simpson. Right now, that game's a little bit up in the air because Simpson's program is struggling with some numbers and some things like that. So we're hoping that if it's not this Sunday, that we'll be able to reschedule for another time. But we're right now working on that with them, and they're being fantastic, trying to accommodate. We'll just have to figure out what works.